Howdy folks, today we are playing Mono Black featuring Phyrexian Arena. In Phyrexia, all will be one standard. Phyrexian Arena is a reprint card released in the new set that says at the beginning of your upkeep, you draw one card and you lose one life. That pairs really well with Sheoldred and a lot of the rest of the Mono Black traditional shell. Let's see how it does on the ladder. Alright, we're starting out here with a cut down, Edict. Drop a hello for our opponent. See what they're on. They got some interesting sleeves going on. And they're deciding what they want to do. Mono red. Phoenix chick shenanigans. Yep. Bring it on. What they got here? Swiss Spear. Yep. We have a cut down, obviously. Here, they think they know that too. But I think we're going to get this Swift Spear regardless. Yeah, I do think I'd rather have the Sleeper on the field. Don't think the Edict killing the Phoenix chick is doing much right now, so I think developing the board with Sleeper and maybe trading out with the Bloodthirsty Adversary or something is better. Next turn we can drop an Arena, but that's kind of risky. Mechanized Warfare, sure, it's pretty good. We draw a Trespasser, this would be pretty happy about that. Just do that swing pass through the turn. Go for the throat. It's not bad. Okay, go for the throat's a lot better than this Edict right now. So we'll go ahead and pass. See our opponent drops on us. Another Mechanized Warfare. Sheesh. And an Epicure. Okay, so I think we're gonna sacrifice this Phoenix chick. Opponent's hitting us with the nice for just resolving basic spells. Alright, so my guess they have a Lightning Strike in hands, but to kill this Sheoldred, but it's obviously a lot better than them using that on our face when they have the 2 Mechanized Warfare. It's a pretty easy read for me, I think, there, that they had a Lightning Strike, and they have the Swift Spear, okay. Oh yeah, we'd rather kill this Swift Spear. And we have this go for the throat. A couple of them. I want to draw another Shelly if we can. That was a really good draw. Yep. Just gotta avoid as much damage as we can. Now they have 2 blood, so that is very tough. Trespasser, we'll take that. Chandra, yikes.
Give a toast? I'd love to.
Guess we're blocking. Hoping we can find some way to kill this Chandra. Or gain life, the Flesh Gorger. That could be good. One doesn't need much to kill us from this position with the 2 Mechanized Warfare. That is not going to help them. They're gonna go with the damage there. Okay, I'll take that.
You're looking a little singed.
Get these both at Chandra. Beat the Planeswalker off the field. And the turn. And now if they have creatures, we have this go for the throat, which is something. They have a mountain to play. Obviously, they have these bloods to find anything relevant. Nice. Round 2 of this Chandra, okay.
Go ahead, fight me as hard as you can, because I'm real stubborn.
What are they gonna do with it? Yep, damage to me again, sure. Gonna run back this exact same last turn.
I'd love to.
It's not bad, it's not bad. I think we have to kill this Chandra, though. And have to hope we get to a turn where we can drop this Shelly. Like, let's say they play a creature here, we go for the throat it, and then next turn we drop Shelly, gain the life. We'll be in a good position. Okay, what are they blooding away? Land? Okay. They have some sweet mountains over here. Definitely have some sweet mountains. Another mechanized warfare. Okay. That's probably good for us. Probably gonna be a little bit of the GG's. Hit him with this Flesh Scourger, drop a Sheoldred. Go ahead and pass. You lose your life. We'll be gaining the life on our turn. Oh, they're gonna draw this card down. They've flooded out. I mean, they've hit some lands and taken the L. 3 mechanized warfare. Not enough. Maybe you needed 4, opponent. GG's. Opponent is going first, and I'm gonna keep. Haven't been on the play yet, second game, but you know, small sample size. What do they got? Razorverge Thicket. Could this be Selesnya Enchantment? If it is, probably not good for us. Jawbone Duelist. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we're gonna keep up this Edict and use it on... they don't have a Rot Priest, so use it on something. Singer? Okay. Non-token creature. Alrighty, would we rather get the Phyrexian Arena or the Sheoldred, or the Flesh Scourger down? I think, honestly, I'm going to get the Phyrexian Arena down while we're not getting pressured from our opponent. So they just have like a Contaminator here, or... Okay, Rot Priest is pretty good. They have ways to target their Rot Priest. I think they have a way to remove our Sheoldred. This could be Destroy Evil mana, so maybe I actually play the Flesh Scourger here. But I think I just have to be mana efficient. Drop this Shelly. Didn't look like they had the Destroy Evil, that's nice. Not sure what removal spells this deck plays. They could be playing the 3 mana 1/4 Brutal Cathar esque card that'll get a 3 mana or less card, 3 CMC or less. So maybe it's better to play the Sheoldred. I gotta imagine they have some sort of removal spell though. I mean, not in their hand clearly, but in their deck. On 5 lands, probably not where they want to be. Our main thing is we don't want to get infected out of the game. I think we're going to be fine damage-wise. We're going to gain a lot of life. The Flesh Scourger and the Sheoldred. Damage-wise, I think we'll be in a good spot. But Rot Priest can do some silly things, especially if they double up on them. So I'm going to try to kill that as fast as we can, if that's possible. Opponent could be Salty Rope, and I don't know if they're bringing out the Salty Rope or whatnot. I mean, they played a Jawbone Duelist and a Slaughter Singer and a Rot Priest, and it's turn 5, so if that's the best you got, I mean, Salty Rope all you want, but you didn't bring anything good to the table this game. Can't really Salty Rope me about that. Maybe they're thinking. A Johnny, okay. Probably worth thinking then. Johnny's not a bad hit. Skrull's Hive, okay, their opponent's fighting, We're gonna attack this Sheoldred, certainly. Or this Johnny, certainly. So let's see if they want to block with the Rot Priest. I don't think they do, but we'll see if they do. Nope, they're fine with that. Fine with us too. Play another Phyrexian Arena. Go ahead and pass the turn. Now we have this Edict up. Opponent can drop their Skrull's Hive, but that's fine. Planes. Keeping planes. Interesting that you're keeping planes. You getting in? Oh, come on. You want to get busy with that Rot Priest. I know you do. Send it my way. Come on. You got it. It's Rot Priest time. No, it's not Rot Priest time. Sure. Double Phyrexian Arena coming our opponent's way with a Sheoldred in play, meaning we're not even losing a life to draw those cards. Give me those cards. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Triggers on triggers on triggers. Invoke Despair, anybody? Do I see a creature enchantment and a planeswalker on their side of the battlefield? Do I see all those? That's a good question. I think I do. It's going to be a nice Invoke Despair. And we're going to draw 0 cards, but that'll be alrighty. Still wipe their board and get rid of all the presents they have going on. It'll be pretty nice. Does the opponent have anything at instant speed, or are they just like playing slow, or I don't know what's going on. All right, back your opponents or creatures and permanents opponents. Yep. Take the damage from the Sheoldred. And opponent, if you didn't know, there's a concede button. If you drop the options and highlight this red button, it's concede if that's what you're looking for. Don't really see how you get away out of it. I mean, I got the Shelly with the double Phyrexian Arena. You're a toxic deck and I have 0 poison. So what you got? Like Whitestone's Twilight. Drops 4 1/1s, but you know, I'm still getting in, you know, so. Yeah, Whitestone's Twilight's your best play. Do you have it? Probably not good enough, even if you do. Just, I'm being honest. Do you have nothing? You might have nothing. Man, they don't even care about the salty rope, man. David the Wolf just full out salty roping out here. They don't how do I want to word it? Not a worry in their mind about the perception of them as being a salty roper. They just full in on the salty rope. I love it. That's fine with me. You want a salty rope? I'll feel good about it all day. You know why you salty rope? You do it because you're losing. What does that mean? That means we're winning. Alright, give me some trespasser value here. Oh, nom 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 nom. Oh yeah, get that Rot Priest out of here. Did you say Flash Gorger? Boom. Alright, opponent. Let's see that rope timer go down once more. I know you got it. Show me the rope. Show me the rope. Where's the rope, opponent? Where's the rope? Oh, there we go, folks. There's the rope, and it's ticking down. About to tick to 0. It's about to give me that sweet, sweet victory and that sweet, sweet rank up potential. Oh, they come back to drop the Skrelv? What is this? What? What? What's going on here? Man, I can't believe that they came back to drop a Skrelv and concede, but at least they had me a little bit of time. Still showed their roping prowess and still held that L. GG's. Ooh, we're finally on the play. Count me in of all Sleeper shenanigans. Every time I play Evolved Sleeper, I become less impressed with it. Is that is that bad? It just dies all the time, or it just takes too long to put work in on it. Don't think I want to develop the second Sleeper yet. Bank Buster time. Sure. Opponent is all in on that. I mean, if you're just gonna bank bust, I'm just gonna Phyrexian Arena and we're gonna go toe to toe on these cards. Deserted Beach. Yeah, give me these cards. Invoke Despair, that's not bad. Swamp too, okay, I'll take both those. Alright, let me get in here with this Sleeper. I think I'll try out this Shelly though. How's the Shelly looking? If you counter it, that means you don't have a Bank Buster trigger. Oh, I kind of like that in this deck. You could proliferate if it was a small spell in the Banky. I kind of like that. Ooh, Jace. All right, you know I need to hit this land for Invoke Despair. Come on, I got 2 draws for it. Come on, Phyrexian Arena. Yes. Hey, opponent. You ever heard of this card? Invoke Despair. Oh, what is that? Is that despair I'm hearing? Yeah, I just invoked that. Send a message. Sorry that your Jace had to go bye-bye. Oh, sorry they had to use it to depopulate on a Evolve Sleeper. Yikes. Trespasser, okay. Don't hate that. I think I'm gonna get this Shelly down. You know, make sure you take some more damage off it. You want to draw with that Bank Buster. Oh, we had 2 damage, yep. You have to use another to populate. You didn't have anything for the Evolve Sleeper last time, so kind of expecting another to populate. Farewell this time. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad. How many wraths do you have, opponent? How many you got? I'm betting you don't have another one. I'm betting that was it. You could draw one, of course. Down to 6. You farewell again, and I top deck this Invoke Despair. You better be worried about it. Oh my goodness, they had it. They had it, folks. You have a land too? You're gaining a life, that's something. Alright, well, full on Flesh Gorger time. Would you like to pay the 7 life to kill my Flesh Gorger? Just a question. Doesn't look like you'd want to pay the 7 life. Unless you have exactly Sheoldred's Edict in your deck. It's possible. You don't have it though. Sorry, opponent. Lots of farewells. Lots of depopulates. Couldn't beat. Turn 3 Phyrexian Arena after you tapped out for your Bank Buster. That's just GG's. Alright, opponent goes first. We have some colorless lands, but we don't really have any other colorless lands we can draw. Opponent's doing the mono red thing. Do I want to keep up the cut down? I think I do. That way, if it's a Swift Spear or something, I can still cut it down. Or a chick, yeah. Another Kumano. Okay. Okay, we're gonna need to draw another swamp at some point. And we can't double Sleeper here. So, I guess we're going for the throat. 2 Kumano. This card is so good. Having 2 of them in your opener is very nice. Yep, Squee coming down. I'm glad we kept this go for the throat up, because that would have been a lot of damage. Alright, need swamp this turn for this Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. All day. Never didn't have it. Never didn't have it. Question is, does our opponent have the Lightning Strike? That's the big question. 2 cards in their graveyard. They need 4 other cards. Thundering Raiju, okay. Where's the +1/+1 counter going? On the etching? Means we'll block Raiju all day. Didn't have the removal spell last turn, so you probably don't have it this turn. Like if you just had a Lightning Strike, I gotta imagine you would have used it there. Chandra, yep. We draw. Oh, we need a lot of swamps to hit this Invoke Despair now, but.
World on fire.
If they attack here, it indicates they have a play with fire, I would say. I think we're blocking either way, though. Get this play with fire out of their hands. Oh, solid draw. Get the Invoke Despair down. So they need one other. They do have the amount for Squee. They could do that if they wanted to. But I have this Flesh Gorger ready to block. We're really hoping to draw a. They are going to cast a Squee. That's crazy. Okay. We're looking to draw another swamp for this Flesh Gorger. For the Invoke Despair, I mean. Sorry about this, opponent. That's how it has to be sometimes. You're getting rid of the squee? So we don't draw any cards. Sure. You have a Mistress Foundry. You have 2 cards in the graveyard for the squee. What else you got? What did you draw? So Kenzin. Okay. That's solid. Puts a card in the graveyard. Makes some 2 hasty boys. Attack with a Flesh Gorger. Oh. Damn, I messed up the Evolve Sleeper. I did the first mode twice. Can't quite get the squee back. Swift Spear, yep. Bring on the Foundry too. If you bring on the Foundry, I'm blocking it. For sure. Yep, snapping this block off. Man, we're eating up mono red today. Second game, we were just thrashing them. Yeah, getting in with the Flesh Gorger. Now we have 2 Mistress Foundries and this cut down. We're at 18. We can go the Sleeper if we need to. They have a Lightning Strike for it or something like that. Okay, squeeze on their way back. Sorry about your squee, opponent. Don't know if I would have done this attack. We're just gonna launch some creatures. But if you're mono red, you probably only have one mode, and that's brain dead attack. So, I revel in destroying mono red. Yes, free wins. All right, going first. Got the Shelly, Invoke, Spare Hand. Gonna need to hit lands. If we just draw lands, I think we'll be in a good spot. Opponent's taking 1 mulligan. Fall Sleeper down. All right, come on. Bring the lands on. Come on, Shuffler. Forests. Evolving Adaptive. Okay. That was a good draw with one of the lands. Would you like the block? No, okay. I'll keep this go for the throat up then. I don't think that 1 damage is going to matter. We can still activate this whenever we would like. Beast Caller, yep. Do we want to kill the Evolving Adaptive right now? Would we rather kill the Beast Caller? I think we'll kill the Evolving Adaptive, save some damage. Get this Flesh Gorger down. Alright, now if we draw 2 lands in a row, we're probably going to win this game. That's the plan. 2 lands in a row, back to back. Right, what you got, opponent? Gruul, Oil, Aggro, potentially. What's your 3 drop? Come on, you got to have something good if you want to stay in this. Opponent could definitely still wipe the floor with us in this game. Gotta have something, opponent. Come on. Gotta be able to grow this Beast Caller. Thinking. They have multiple plays by the looks of it then. Contaminator. Yep, that's pretty good. Do I want to block? Do I want to block? Big question. The answer is yes. Can make this death touchy. At the very least. So yeah, planning to death touch block this Contaminator. Round 2, sure. Sleeper doing its job here. Taking a little bit of Toxic. We need to draw a land ASAP for this Sheoldred. We need to draw a land or a good spell to cast. Not either of those. We're gonna lose if we don't draw lands. They have things we can cut down. We might be in business still, but definitely on the verge of losing here. Sure, well, gladly kill that augur. Alright, Shelly time. If we draw a land, it'll be Invoke Despair time. We're basically blocking any time here if they attack. They have a Tyvar stand, whatever. I mean, that's what they have. Okay, must not have it. Nice thing here is that the Evolved Sleeper gets to be another Death Toucher. And eventually gets to start drawing cards. Forest, 5-6 mana now, so they could have a big creature. Or a Nissa. That's not bad. That's certainly not bad. Yep. The big creature. Okay, let's hit a land for this Invoke Despair. Thank you very much. Would you like to sack your Scrap Gorger? Thank you very much. I think, yeah, we're just going to pass here. Bigger opponent go down to 8. See if they have another Nissa. Can't be as big as they do. Death Touch Sleeper. We'll block. Makes the Invoke Despair better. Defiler, sure. Yeah, hit him with the Invoke Despair. Sack that Contaminator. It's gonna leave our opponent at 2 life. We have another Shelly on the way if need be. They kill our current Shelly. Things are looking good. Yeah. GG's. Sorry about it, Gruul. Ain't nothing but a thing. We're back with a wrap-up for Arena of Horrors. So, pretty happy with the deck overall. Obviously, Mono Black does its thing. You know, Evolve Sleeper, Go for the Throat, all that, putting that to work. Question, how good are the 2 new cards, Sheoldred's Edict and Phyrexian Arena? Well, the Edict? I mean, killed like a Phoenix chick. I mean, it was all right. I mean, I could see it being good in a lot of spots. I think it's definitely a good inclusion here. Solid removal spell. Nothing more though. Can get Planeswalkers, which is pretty important. Didn't come up in our game, but you know, if the green deck had played a Nissa and then we only had an Edict instead of Invoke Despair, still would have been good there. So it's a nice another way of Planeswalker interaction other than having to have the Invoke Despair every time, which is pretty nice. Phyrexian Arena, it was pretty good in some of those games, honestly. I mean, it's the fact that it combos so well with Sheoldred, I think, is the main draw here. You also do have a lot of life gain type effects. You got the Sheoldred, you have the Graveyard Trespasser, you have the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. It's a lot more life than you're typically going to get out of your regular Mono Black deck. I mean, in other formats at least. So it's a good way to bounce off the Phyrexian Arena because, in formats of old, there's, it's been, okay, well, I got the Phyrexian Arena, but I'm playing a dangerous game with my life total. I think that's less of the case here, which is really good. It makes the card a lot better. Phyrexian Arena makes your control matchup better, even, I think. That's a matchup that you can just get depopulated and farewelled out of the game, but as you saw, the Phyrexian Arena helped us, and we dropped it on turn 3 after they tried to after they did resolve a Bang Buster on turn 2, so we had an opening. We just decided that was going to be when we were going to clean up and get some extra cards. It seemed to be a good plan at the time, and it worked, and we got the W home. So I do think it's pretty good. I mean, in a mid-range matchup, just having a card that draws a bunch of other cards is pretty nice. I mean, the typical other Mono Black decks have maybe like Liliana in this spot, which I think is definitely a reasonable place to be as well. And I think the nice part about having Phyrexian Arena is that it's not like Head and Shoulders the best card just playing this 3-drop slot. I don't even think it is the best card just playing this 3-drop slot in a vacuum. But the fact that you can have a card like Phyrexian Arena where you can bring in if the meta shifts is really powerful. I think the deck is solid against mono red in general. You're not going to win every game against them, but if you really wanted to beat them, you could have even some obliterators and whatnot in the deck too. But you have ways to really beat up on mono red if you're playing this deck. So the downside of Phyrexian Arena is even like mitigated even more with that. So I think there are good meta games where Phyrexian Arena could be one of the better cards in your deck, and I honestly kind of feel like this could be one of those meta games, having a pile of removal spells in your deck, 4 cut down, 4 go for the throat, 4 Sheoldred's Edict, along with Phyrexian Arena to find a bunch of those. I think it's a good plan. I think it's if you're trying to get through on the ladder, I think this is definitely one way you can do it. So I do like the deck construction. I do like how it attacks the current meta with soldiers and with mono red, and then with some of this blue white nonsense running around. I think Phyrexian Arena is not detrimental enough in those aggro matchups where it can't help you beat these second and third tier decks where you're really looking for it to shine. But it's all, I mean, Phyrexian Arena can be good against soldiers too. I mean, if you're on the play and you have like a cut down into a go for the throat into a Phyrexian Arena to really fill up your hand, it can be really good there too. Just to, go ahead on resources of your opponent. So yeah, I was impressed with the card. It's not the first time I played with it. This is the first time I played with it in standard though. So yeah, it was nicely done. Other than that, Mono Black still a good deck. Shout out to Sunday for creating this deck. Thank you so much for putting this together. The deck is fantastic, I think, if you're looking to put that work in a ladder. And if you've played Mono Black before, you probably have most of these cards. So it doesn't take too much to get some Phyrexian Arenas. And, Sheoldred's Edict is an uncommon. So you can probably upgrade to this version of the deck pretty lightly if this is what you're feeling to play. And you'll win some games with it for sure, like you saw me do throughout the video. Yep, thank you, Sunday, for submitting the deck. And if you want your deck played here in this slot, you can do what Sunday did and submit the deck in the Google form sheet in the description of this YouTube video. So go ahead and click the drop down for that description. Open the link that says I play your deck. Right below there's a Google Forms link. Open it up. You type in your username or whatever you want me to shout you out on. Sunday, said Sunday, so that's what I call them. And then right below that, you paste your deck. And you have room for a little description there if you want me to, learn some things about the deck before I play it. And that's how it works. Pretty easy. And then I play your deck on the videos. So yeah, please submit more of those. I love playing viewer decks. So thank you all for that. If you like this video, probably like the last video, go check it out. It's on your screen right now. And until next time, wherever you are, whenever you are, have a magical day.